They come from the other side of the world. Massive ships carrying goods. In the Alberni inlet, they load logs and lumber and make the trip back and forth between North America and Asia steadily for months at a time. Their crew away from home and loved ones for the duration of the contract. And for those crew members, there is one thing above all else that they seek out when they get to port, something that's provided at the Upper Room Seafarers Center in Port Alberni.
This place is a place where fellas from the ship can come and get out of the weather and Wi-Fi home.
Yes, that's right, Wi-Fi. Now there's also coffee and conversation, information about where to buy what and how to get there. But more than anything, these sailors just want to hear from home.
Yes, it is very important because we only have long voyage and we're alone. And we have to say hello to my friends, hello to our relatives, say, how are you doing, what's up, something like that.
It does come as a bit of a surprise in this age of ultra-connectedness, but in fact, when the crews are at sea, they don't have access to all the tools of communication. And for men like Julie's, who's been away from home for an entire year, this center is a lifeline to everything that matters most.
Because to communicate my family, my loved ones, relatives, my son, to be updated.
And knowing how important those updates are, it is surprising that Port Alberni had been without a Seafarers Centre since a previous one closed some years earlier. A lack that was recognized by the pastor of a local church who set to work to open one and recruit volunteers like Matt Gregory. The location? Just above the Blue Door Cafe, a business that had already been making free Wi-Fi available.
For years, my wife and I would come down here during storm season in the winter and see these fellas huddling underneath the canopies and with cold fingers trying to contact their families back home. And for me, that wasn't right.
Matt's concern for the men who are so far from home pretty much sums up the motivation behind the Seafarers Centre, a centre that has been both used and appreciated since it opened in Port Alberni. And for the men, it's become a positive part of a lifestyle they wouldn't have any other way.
Yeah, I love this job for me. I love going somewhere, going some place to place. Yeah.
You can find out more about the Upper Room Seafarers Centre by calling 250-731-7304. For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Nancy Wilmot.